Graham from Guitar Notes Master, and this is the first in a series of short videos in which I'm going to demonstrate some of the principles of learning the guitar fretboard that are the foundation of the Guitar Notes Master method. In this first video I'm going to talk about root shapes. Root shapes are the shapes that you can use to navigate from one note on the guitar fretboard to another note of the same name in a different octave. Knowing these shapes is really fundamental to actually understanding the guitar fretboard, rather than just memorising, oh, this note is here, this note is here. If you're used to the idea of learning the guitar fretboard by just thinking, oh, I'll learn the G string today, I hope this shows you a better way in which you can grow your knowledge organically by relating the notes you're trying to find back to ones you already know. Okay, let's get started. There are 5 root patterns to learn based on the positions of the root notes in the open major chords C, A, G, E and D. Let's start with the C major chord. In the C chord we have the root note on the 2nd and 5th strings here, which gives us the first root shape. Of course this can be moved elsewhere on the fretboard, so for example we can start with the E on the 5th string, 7th fret, and use this root shape to find the E on the 2nd string. The second root shape is based on the A major chord. Here we have the root note on the 3rd and 5th strings. Again we can move it around the fretboard. Let's play the shape starting with the C on the 5th string in order to find the C on the 3rd string. I'm sure you've got the idea now. Here's the G major chord. With the G chord we actually have the root played on 3 strings, the 1st, 3rd and 6th. Let's move it up to the A so you can see it better. Now the E major chord. Again we have 3 root notes, this time on the 1st, 4th and 6th strings. Let's move the shape up to G so you can see it better. Finally we have the D major chord. The D major gives us roots on the 2nd and 4th strings. Here's the pattern moved up to the F on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. The final point to make about the root shapes is that you can fit them together in the order C, A, G, E, D to find all of the notes of a given name on the fretboard. To show you what I mean, let's start with the open B string and use the C shape to find the B on the 5th string. Now we can use the A shape to find the B on the 3rd string. The G shape will then give us B's on the 1st and 6th strings. From there the E shape will give us the B on the 4th string, and finally the D shape takes us back to the 2nd string, an octave higher than the open string. Of course the D shape will then join back to the C shape, so you can start with any of the shapes in the sequence depending on which note you want to start with. Okay, those are the 5 root shapes. I suggest you practice them and use them whenever you want to find notes in areas of the fretboard that you're not familiar with by relating back to notes that you do already know. I'll be back in the next video with some more fretboard tips, but do check out my website www.guitarnotesmaster.com and take a look at my software application that will help you to learn notes, scales, chords and arpeggios on the guitar quickly and easily. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.